What's going on, everybody? It's EricRayweather back here with some more MUT content. In today's video, I'm going to be going over the best budget pass rushers in Madden 18 Ultimate Team. Now, if this is your first time checking out one of my videos, go ahead and hit the subscribe button below. Make sure that you hit the bell icon so that you join the notification squad and never miss an upload. So like I said, guys, today I'm going to be going over the best budget pass rushers, which is something that's been asked a lot. I've done the best budget defensive backs and linebackers already. If you've missed those videos, they will be linked in the description below. Just trying to help you guys build a solid MUT team for the cheapest amount of coins. So pass rushers is a very big deal. It's something that people have been asking a lot. You know, how do you get good pass rushers that have the ability to shed blocks quick and you know, just block shed very fast and get to the QB, not giving them a lot of time to pass. So, you know, the very elite pass rushers do cost a lot in MUT this year because of the ability of, you know, these guys that are able to get certain types of block sheds. But the main rating that you need to focus on is finesse move and power move. Now, you only need one of these to meet a threshold. You don't need both of them, because whichever one is the highest is the one that's going to take over, basically. So if you have 93 finesse move and 90 power move, you're going to finesse move every time anyway, because that's your highest trait. So you don't need a guy that has both. You just need one, and you need one of those ratings to at least be 91 or above, because when you have 91 power or 91 finesse moves, it gives you the ability to get what's called an instant win at the line of scrimmage, which means when the offense snaps the ball, you can engage in your block and immediately rip past them. If you've played online, you've seen this happen to you a bunch of times probably, where it just seems like the defensive end shoots off the line, he gets touched briefly and just blows past the blocker. If you have 91 power or 91 finesse, that allows that animation to happen. It doesn't happen every single time. It might only happen 3 or 4 times throughout a game, but that's 3 or 4 times you're almost guaranteed to get an instant sack or possibly a strip fumble, you know, on the quarterback. So we need to focus on guys that have this threshold for a budget. So first, we're gonna look at the power move, and I think there's less of these guys than there are finesse move guys. We're gonna look at the Ryan Kerrigan, and we're gonna look at his flashback card. So the cheapest right now is about 30K, and that's about what he normally goes for. You don't want the regular core elite, you want the flashback, the one that's 89 overall. So for 30,000 coins, you get a pretty good guy here. You got 92 power move, so he meets the threshold. 79 speed isn't the fastest, but you know, for this year when you're rushing off the edge, 77 speed or above is fine. Yes, if you have like 85 speed, that's obviously a lot better, but when you're talking about just ripping past the blocks quickly, there's not a big difference between 77 speed and 82 speed, because when you're getting an instant block shed off the side anyway, you're still getting to the QB pretty fast no matter what. So don't worry about 77, 78, 79 speed. It still will get the job done for what we're trying to use these guys for. So 92 power move, 79 speed, 84 strength, that's decent, 88 tackle, very good, 92 play rec, that is very good. This means he's going to be good in the run game as well, because when your play recognition is high as a pass rusher, that means you have the ability to recognize when it's a run play and when it's a pass play very quickly and play the run better. So that's good. It also means that he's going to, you know, maintain his gap the right way, or, you know, he's basically just he's gonna stay home when he has to stay home. He's gonna break off the blocks to stop the run when he has to. That play recognition matters for all of those things. He has 90 hit power, which is also good, which means when he does get to you, he's gonna lay the hit hard on you. Higher possibility of fumbling. 86 block shedding is decent. This is probably the one rating where you're not gonna get a guy that has 91 plus pass rush moves and 90 plus block shed for a budget. You'll be able to get the pass rushing moves, but your block shedding is going to normally be about mid 80s, maybe low 80s, because in order to get a guy that has 90 plus in both of these, you're really going to have to pay up for that. But 86 block shedding is still very good. So he has all the ratings that we need. He's definitely a guy I recommend getting on a budget. Now the next guy we're going to look at is I believe it's Team of the Week, DeMarcus Lawrence. So he is also another very good card that you can get for a budget. So he is 15K right now. There's only 2 of them up here, but you know, he has the football, or maybe it's the Football Outsiders one. Let me see. Yeah, it's the Football Outsiders one. So not the Team of the Week one, the Football Outsiders one. So 75K, a little bit more pricier. You could probably get him for around 70 to 65 if you kind of just play the market a little bit and just wait for a cheaper one to pop up. But at 75K, still not bad. So 91 power move, he meets the threshold. 78 speed, that's fine. 78 strength, that's a little low. But he's got actually high block shedding, so this is very good as well. So 91 power move, 89 block shed, 89 play rec, so he also has high play recognition, which we just talked about, the ability to identify if it's run or pass. So another good card, a little bit more expensive. You're losing a little bit of strength, but you're gaining block shedding with this card. So having high power move and high block shed is going to help you in the run game. The block shedding doesn't really matter for the pass. If you have 91 power move or 91 finesse, the block shedding doesn't matter in terms of getting off your blocks. Block shedding matters for the run game, so having high block shedding means he's going to be good against the run and the pass equally, whereas the Ryan Kerrigan we just talked about, his block shedding is a little lower, so he might be a little weaker in the run game, but he makes up for that with play recognition. So those are 2 guys you definitely could get on your team right there for about 100K. You could have 2 solid pass rushers on your team. The next guy we're going to look at is Adrienne Claiborne, and I believe that this is a Team of the Week card. So let's see. Let's find his Team of the Week. So here we go. Or is it his Outsiders card? Let me see. Yeah, it's going to be his I messed up again. So it's his Outsiders card. So right now, 99,000 coins. I'm trying to keep this, you know, guys that are under 100K coins. He usually gets a little bit cheaper than this. You can usually get him for about 90K. So again, if you're a little bit more patient, you can get him a little cheaper. Another great card. So 91 power move, he meets the threshold. 79 speed, that's fine. 85 strength, so that's decent. He's got decent strength. 90 block shedding. So here's a guy that has 91 power and 90 block shed, and I'm pretty sure with his chemistry there's a possibility you could get him to 91 block shedding. So you can usually get him, like I said, for about 90K, and he meets pretty much everything you want. He's also 89 tackle, 89 play rec, so he's going to be able to identify run and pass. This is a very complete pass rusher that you can get for under 100,000 coins. Definitely somebody I recommend adding to your team if you're trying to beef up the pass rush. So those are going to be the power move guys. Now we're going to talk about the finesse move guys, and if you're talking finesse move, you have to mention Bosa first and foremost. Now he has 2 cards that will actually meet the threshold that we want. So first is going to be his 85 overall Mutt Hero card. You can see you can get him for about 14K. You can get a really good pass rusher for 14K now. Or actually, nope, messed up again. That guy's too slow. Okay, so it's going to be his core elite card actually. Yeah, because 73 speed is too slow. He does have 95 finesse move, which is very good. I mean, if you're on a super budget, you can put this guy out there just because he has 95 finesse move, but his 73 speed is a little bit too slow. Play recognition's bad. I mean, this is bottom of the barrel, but the fact that he does have 95 finesse move means you still have the ability to get that instant win at the line of scrimmage, but he's going to be terrible in the run game, and he's going to be a little bit slower. But let's look at his core elite card, because this card is about 50K. Sometimes he'll probably get as low as about 40K, so he meets the threshold with 91 finesse move, 75 speed. He is a little slow, but again, because we're just worried about shedding those blocks immediately and getting the instant win. And when you're that close to the quarterback, 75 speed isn't going to hurt you too much. 78 strength, he is weak there. Tackle 82, that's just okay. But he's got 87 block shedding and he's got 83 play recognition. Just for me personally, from having used this card plays above its stats. It's just one of those cards that, you know, it looks like it's weak in certain areas, but as far as like rushing the passer, it just plays above its stats. It sheds blocks very well, gets to the quarterback very quickly. This was a card that a lot of people were using for a long time until the Mutt Hero card came out, which is 260K. Which is probably the best. This is probably the best pass rusher in the game. Obviously, this isn't a budget option, but this guy right here just gets very glitchy. But if you want to go cheaper for 50K, you can get a guy that's going to be a really good pass rusher for you. He's going to be a little bit weaker in the run game, but as far as getting to the quarterback, he does it faster than most cards will. So now we're going to look at the Vic Beasley card. I believe this is Team of the Week. Every time I say that I believe it's Team of the Week, it winds up being something else. And of course it is, wait, hold on, is it this one? Yeah, okay, it's the Core Elite. So yeah, every time I say it's Team of the Week, I'm wrong. So right now, his cheapest is $33K. That's about what he normally goes for. Again, you have the threshold with the 91 finesse move, 82 speed, so he's a little bit on the faster end. His weakness is going to be his strength and his block shedding. He's not going to be nearly as good in the run game. 86 play rec is pretty good. 87 hit power is pretty good. This is just a pass rushing card. You know, if you're expecting run, I might sub him out for somebody else. But as far as rushing the passer, he's got great speed and great finesse move to get off the line quickly. So for about 30K, 35K, that's another solid option that you can add to your team. Now we're going to look at Melvin Ingram, another really good finesse move guy. So his cheapest is 55K. Sometimes you can get him a little bit cheaper than that, but that's about where he normally goes. 75 speed, so a little bit on the slower end, but again, he hits the threshold with 91 finesse move. 88 play rec is very good. 88 block shedding, very good, so he's not going to hurt you too bad in the run game. 87 hit power is pretty good hit power. His really only weakness is his speed and his strength. But again, this is one of those cards that plays above his ratings. At the beginning of the year, a lot of people were running Ingram and Bosa as their pass rushers, and just like in real life, they're on the same team, and they're a lot to deal with in real life. They're a lot to deal with in MUT too. They shed their blocks in the pass rush very quickly, and they will get you a lot of instant sacks in the game. So you can pair, you know, if you want to pair him and Bosa up, you can do that for about 100K, 110K, and have a really solid pass rush. They might be a little bit weaker in the run game, but you're going to have a pass rush that is almost second to none in Ultimate Team. Now, another card we have to talk about is the Cliff Avril card. This card is very glitchy, and it's going to be his veteran card, not his Core Elite. So the cheapest right now is 73K. That's about what he goes for. Maybe you get him for 70 or 68K at the lowest. But 70 to 75 is what you can expect to spend for him. This card is a glitch. This is one of the best pass rushers in the game, bar none. So 83 speed, he's got the speed. 92 finesse move, he has the threshold there. 90 play rec is good, which means he's going to be a lot better in the run game. Now, his weakness is also a little bit in the run game because his block shedding and his strength is low. At least he does have 80 plus block shed, but you would like that to be on the high end of the 80s and not the low. But the play recognition will help make up for a little bit of that as far as identifying run and pass. But in terms of pass rushing, this guy is one of the best pass rushers in the game. He just gets to the QB very quickly. He gets really glitchy off the line, and he plays a little bit above his ratings as well. So for about 70K, another great pass rushing option. Now, the last one that we want to talk about, I do not know how to say this guy's name, but he plays for the Jaguars, and I just completely messed this up, so hold on one second. Having trouble here typing this in, but yes, this guy plays for the Jaguars, and let's see where he's at. I don't think he has any on the block right now. It doesn't look like it. Now, there's none on the block right now, but he is he's an 88. He's got an 88 overall that is on the block. It's not this one, but he's a high finesse move guy. I guess I'll just pull up his ratings on Mutthead really quickly. He normally goes for about 55 to 60K. I'm surprised there's none on the block right now, but he is an 89 overall. I don't know how you say his name. This is him right here. Just have to pay attention to when his card hits the block. I'm sure it'll hit the block eventually, but right now there's none on there. But these are his ratings. He has 91 finesse move, so again meets the threshold. 81 speed, so he's a decent speed guy. He has 82 hit power, that's a little bit low. 85 block shed, decent. He's got 88 tackle, which is very good. 85 play rec, which is decent, and 81 strength. So a very balanced guy. He's going to be better in the pass game than the run game, but he's not going to be terrible in the run game. He has, 81 strength, 85 play rec, and 85 block shed, so he's very balanced in the run game. He's not going to be a complete run stuffer, but he's not going to be a liability either. But his strength is going to be pass rushing. So His 89 overall card, not sure when one's going to hit the market, but if you check later today, I'm sure there'll be one on there, or even after I'm done this video, I'm sure one will be on there. So those are the best budget pass rushers in Madden 18 Ultimate Team that you can get for under 100,000 coins. If you enjoyed this video and found it helpful, as always, just drop a like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you guys next time.